Hi guys, it's JSFPL here. Welcome back to another live stream. I didn't upload in 3 days, so I took a little break off YouTube. Of course, Christmas was around, and I'm back live streaming. Could be one of the most chaotic game week, because this game week is kind of different because there are gonna be some changes. Some matches will get postponed, so a lot of changes and a lot to talk about in this stream, so let's just jump into it. So first, let me show you my points. So 61 points last game week. To have nine playing players to get 61 points, I'll take it. I had 9 playing players. Mikel Antonio and Beckman didn't replay, so not bad. Cancelo again really well. My defense superb. Now this is my team currently. Rumors saying that the Crystal Palace Tottenham game will be postponed, and that will make my team even more worse, because that's gonna put me in a really bad position. And with Antonio not guaranteed to start, he has an illness, and Salah as well. Should we sell Salah? Should we play the free hit? I honestly don't really need the free hit. If the Tottenham game will go ahead, I could just do Salah to Son, like that. And I think honestly this could be a great idea. If it gets called off, I could just take a -4 and save the free hit. But I do have a free hit team just in case. So let's go for De Bruyne. So like that. And then next time when I want to get back to Salah, let's say he's 13 now, because if I want to get back to him, he's 13. And if I go De Bruyne, I can get back to him easily. But probably his price is going to fall, because he's not going to play for like 2 to 3 game weeks. And also this one as well. So could be his price going to fall. I could do this move. Now why De Bruyne? There are better like Phil Foden. De Bruyne is just a really solid option in my opinion. Started the last 2. He didn't get a return in the Newcastle game, but he did play 9 minutes. There could be other midfield options. Let's just go for Bruno Fernandez. People kind of forgotten about how good he was last season. He has solid minutes. 5 goals and 3 assists. That is generally not bad. Okay, the first game he's got 3 goals, but he did pick up a couple of other goals. He did get some assists, and yeah, his form is pretty bad, but he did score against Arsenal. And Crystal Palace, Norwich were I could say tougher defenses. Newcastle are a very bad defense. Like, what option will I go? I will be looking for someone to keep him probably until game week 23 or 24. And I think Bruno could do, yeah, okay, understand. Wolves is a really great defense this season. Aston Villa has improved under Steven Gerrard. Burnley, you can't really write them off. They are kind of a great defense. Newcastle are just bad. So could go for Fernandez. The other option is Bowen. Let's just pull up the midfielders. The other options are Bowen, Saka, and Martinelli. But then I will have no premiums, which I really want. I could upgrade Benteke to Ronaldo, but I just don't feel like jumping onto Ronaldo. So Sterling could be a great shout. He's more explosive than De Bruyne. 5 goals and 1 assist. Let's just pull up De Bruyne's stats here. So De Bruyne has 4 goals. 4 goals, no assists. 2 of the goals came from Leeds. So this proves that he can perform really well. He's been injured for the past few weeks. So what moves we will have to watch, because I believe, yeah, the Spurs game is close to deadline. So we will get further news about the Spurs game if it goes ahead. If it goes ahead as planned, I can just simply go to a Son. That will make my life easier, and then I'll just line up. Son will be there, and yeah, I could take a -4 to get 9 playing players. 10 playing players, like get Cornet out, which I will consider, because if I go for a Son, I just go from Cornet to a Gerard Bowen. Bowen has very great option, but is it worth the -4? Yeah, Southampton's defense, we can't say they are the worst defense. Like, okay, let's just see here. 3-0, 2 goals there. Yeah, we could say their defense is quite bad at the moment. So we could go for Bowen, but I just don't feel like doubling up on West Ham, because if Antonio doesn't play, Bowen will probably play up front. Yeah, it could, because it could go really well if West Ham get a high scoring game, but again, it could go very wrong. Another player I want to shout is another team that has great fixture that no one looking at, is Everton. If you look at this run, it's a really great run. Defenders, I'm not going to go anywhere near. The two options I'm looking at is Calvert-Lewin, which got injury, but look, start of the season he's been really solid. So he missed out due to injury. I'm monitoring Calvert-Lewin. If Antonio doesn't perform, if he missed, let's say, this game, I would just go for Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin, really great option. The Corey, yeah, at the start, but I don't think he's a really great option. He's a defensive midfielder. This is the player I'm currently looking at. 5 goals, 3 assists this season. Same as Bruno. A way cheaper, better fixtures. They do miss this week, but if next week they get to play, we honestly could go for Gray. I could just go from Cornet to Gray, as if in a long-term option, not in the short term, not for this week. But that move, I could save it for next week. Let's go for our midfielders. Now let's monitor, just go through some Saka. Again, shouted him out. Martinelli is very tempting me. Now Martinelli, if he starts, yes, Norwich and then Wolves and then City, but then look at this run. It's generally a really great run. Yes, they have 2 fixtures that to play, and it's probably going to be in 21 and game 21, 22. Those are 2 tough fixtures. But after that, we could. But I don't really want to bring him in just for 1 fixture, because Wolves are a really great defense. So I don't really want to consider him as an option. So the move I will make, just if Son games goes on, just go for Son. If that game doesn't go on, just go for maybe a Fernandez, a De Bruyne, and Boya. Now Mason Mount, this run is where you want to bring. Probably I'm not gonna bring him in. If we are free hitting, yeah, I could probably bring him in, but currently I do not want to bring him in. And let me show you guys my free hit team. So this is my free hit team. This is how it's gonna look. Deadline is on 9:30 tonight, so we will most likely definitely get news of if the game goes on. Let's say the Spurs game doesn't go on. This is my free hit team. I will play probably a 3-5-2 with Williams, Lamptey, and Boya on my bench. Probably the first bench gonna be Boya, and then Lamptey, and then Williams. Goalkeeper most likely gonna start there. Here, Sanchez is gonna be there in case of any postponements, because of course United play not this week, so not very close to the deadline, so it could get postponed the game. And Ronaldo, I'm tripling up on United, which could be risky, but Boya on my bench can replace Ronaldo, Lamptey can replace Dalot, and Sanchez can replace Dea. So I don't need to worry if the games get called off. What is carrying this team is probably United and Arsenal players, even Manchester City players. So very heavy on Manchester City and United and Arsenal players. So because those are the teams that you want to look at. I was looking at Mason Mount, but he didn't really, nothing too special to go for Mason Mount. Let's switch back to our normal team. What I want to see is who will I replace Cornet with? So that's the big question. Who I replace Cornet with, and when? should I replace Cornet? I could wait for next week, go for Demarai Gray, which most likely is the ideal move. Play a 9-man team, because is it really a 9-man team? Okay, Son, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Antonio possibly could not play, right? So there, one player that's gone. Smith Rowe not gonna start. He hasn't started in the last few. Fernando Silva could get rotated. Benteke, not a regular starter. Marcus Alonso, again, he might get rested, he might not play. And honestly, Tierney could get rotated with, anything could happen. So this free hit team could interest me. And I won't be streaming the exact deadline because I won't have time to do that. But if any thing happens, any news, if games get postponed, yeah, I just do that move. Captains, if I go with this team, if Heung-min Son's games goes ahead, I honestly will vice captain him. Captain Cancelo. Leicester isn't a bad fixture. Leicester, yeah, Madison, these kind of players, but they're playing at home. Not really other great fixtures. Smith Rowe was tempting me a bit, but his place in the Arsenal team is not guaranteed, so I don't really want to risk it. And yeah, that's why I don't want to risk having Smith Rowe in my team, because Smith Rowe, he could get rotated, and that's not what every FPL manager wants a player to get rotated. Backman, he's not gonna play, and yeah. So what do you guys think of my team? I do have 0.4 in the bank. I could upgrade Cornet to Bowen, but I do not have the money to do it. Saka could be a really great one, but that again, a short-term move. Not planning to do that. And this is my team, guys. So what do you guys think? Tell me your opinions. I'm gonna end the stream there. A bit of a short stream. I apologize. Not really have much time to do much in these few days. So we'll update you on Twitter. Yes, I'm not really active on Instagram anymore, but Twitter, go check me on Twitter. Posting everything there. Join my Discord server if you want. And it's been me,